Hello, my name is Kyndagh, also known as Kin, and I'm going to be continuing more Terraria tonight as I have been because I keep playing it off stream anyways and grinding stuff, so I may as well continue it while I'm doing that rather than getting too far ahead off stream. Anyways, tonight I have a lot of different things I actually want to get done, and we'll see if I have enough time to get it done. So, off stream, as I mentioned, I've been grinding a lot, specifically for hard mode stuff. And the fruits of my labors are, well, okay, so some of the stuff you can see in my inventory. I actually did finally get the last thing I needed for the fish finder. So the first thing actually I'm going to do is craft the PDA and cell phone, which I don't think I've ever crafted before. Oh wait, what the heck is this? Oh yeah. So PDA and then cell phone. So now I get all this stuff here, which I think I can technically turn off individual things. Yeah. Which I'll probably do at some point. I mean, some of this stuff is not really important. Time is relevant. Weather's mildly relevant when I'm in the caves. Fishing power I don't need. Treasure, rare creatures is useful. Feature count is not. Kill count is not. My damage per second I guess is interesting, and depth is not. That works. Okay. So I've also, while I've been exploring, I've killed some mimics, as you can see here with the Starcloak Cross and Philosopher's Stone, although I already crafted the Charm of Myths, because it's really useful. But yeah, the other thing I wanted to craft was the Star Veil? No, it's Mana Cloak. Which I may or may not end up using. We'll see. Strange plants. Alright, I got my first strange plants actually today. Because I actually thought, for some reason, thought that they wouldn't be spawning until after, like, mechanical boss beating. I think the Dye Trader is here. What you got for these? Purple ooze and reflective obsidian's a decent looking one if I remember right. Okay, I can't see it really because of all the accessories on me. Let's see. I mean that shows up well. Actually, that one's already showing. The bone helmet, that works. Also, as you can see here, I got new wings, which I got from, again, fishing. Do I have any new accessories other than that? Not really, that's about it. So, Jagged Mana Cloak. I've started compiling a chest here with all 4 different types of combat. So I got Summoner up here, Melee, Ranged, and Magic. Again, some of these are fairly new. For example, Crystal Serpent I got from fishing because I had to create an underground hollow biome to get that, which is annoying. Crystal Vial Shard, I actually managed to randomly beat a what is it called? A hollow mimic that had spawned. Is that the only thing that's new? This is new. And this I got from a random Crimson Mimic that spawned. But it's not that good, so. Random Clown. Yeah, I think that's about it. I'll throw the cross necklace in here, even though I don't think I'm gonna use it. So you also see that I have Orichalcum armor in my appearances, and I have Orichalcum bars here. And the reason for that is because one of the things I'm hoping to do tonight is to fight the Destroyer, and I plan to use Orichalcum armor to do so, even though I'm not sure what else I'm going to use to fight it. I also have gotten a Blessed Apple. So before I actually didn't have a above ground biome, hollow biome, because it spawned in the desert, or in the jungle, which was kind of shit. So I ended up creating an artificial hollow biome on the other side of my greenhouse. The underground hollow biome that I created is my fishing spot. Anything else? Not really. Oh, I should throw away this purple ooze dye. Well, not throw it away. Stick it in here. I do have another chest set up here, which contains a bunch of hard mode, like boss or like wave spawning items here. I got truffle worms, even though I'm way off from doing Lord Fishron. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, the big thing, which is all of the crafting supplies that I've gotten, which is a large amount of things. 15 light shards is a little excessive. I've also actually ended up getting 2 keys, luckily, which is cool, but I can't use them yet. A bunch of pixie dust and unicorn horns from the above ground thing that I created, and then an excessive number of souls. So some of the things I was going to create are the Dow of Pow, the Onyx Blaster, the Meteor Staff, and greater healing potions. I actually don't remember how to do the latter. I actually don't remember how to do any of these, so let's toss the guide. Dow of Pow, I think, requires the shotgun and Souls of Night. Okay. And this requires Souls of Night and Light. And then how does the greater healing potions work? Crystals and pixie dust. Easy enough. I think I have the shotgun in here. And then Souls of Light and Night, which I have vast quantities of. I wish you could like split instead of doing this, but I mean the sorts. Alright, so Onyx Blaster, which is really fun. I haven't used it in a long time. Dow of Pow is not here. Ah, it's up at the top for some reason. I've never really used this weapon. A bunny banner. Yeah, I don't really know why I would ever really use this weapon. I mean, it has a high base damage, but oh yeah, does it confuse? Wait, hold on. Has a chance to confuse. Ah, okay, that's a pretty good thing. Confusion, honestly, is affecting a lot more enemies than I thought it would, which makes the Brain of Confusion so much better. Onyx Blaster. I'll actually keep on myself, because I'll use that more than the Titanium Repeater. I do need to reforge it, though. Oh yeah, Bust Apple I found me because I picked that up, but I don't have it equipped because instead I had the Skilly Truffle equipped. And I'm not even sure which one's better. I guess the Unicorn might be better just because they have the higher top speed, but yeah. I mean, this has flight, but actually I think it has technically less flight than my wings. But technically I can also combine them, so yeah, I'll just toss out the Blessed Apple. I need to research this bunny banner. Philosopher's Stone I don't need because I've already got the ring. And then the healing potions, which I actually don't need to craft that many of for now. Where's that? Aha. I do technically already have some, because I beat the like random mimics that I beat. Also, I've got an excessive quantity of regular healing potions, which are now functionally useless now that I'm crafting greater healing potions, but oh well. Alright, so next thing that I want to do. Actually, I'm not sure I want to do it in this order. I changed my order on the fly. Next thing I want to do is murder all of the mimics. So I want to farm the Crimson and Hollow mimics. Is that? No, that's not. That's fine. That's plenty anyways. So first that involves crafting key. Oh, oops. Crafting keys of light and keys of night. I guess that's good enough to start with. I don't even know how many chests I have for this. 10 chests. Perfect. Alright, so I'm gonna use a couple buff potions. I'll use a couple of the 8-minute ones. Honestly, that might be all I really need. Night Owl potion actually, or no, not a Night Owl. Hunter potion would actually be useful because they fly through roofs and stuff. And actually, where I intend to fight it is in here because I found out I never do this before. Mimics do not handle water very well. This is kind of a contained area, which is convenient. They move really slowly in water, which, I mean, logically makes sense, but it's just not something I ever considered before. So if I remember right, I just do this, and bam. Ouch. Okay. I was very much not prepared for that, even though I had full control over that. That's the only reason I'm considering I'm not just focusing Onyx Blasters, because it has the ability to make my projectiles rebound randomly. Yeah, it does not handle water very well. As can be seen by this being super easy. Is that a hook? I'll take a tendon hook. It's not very good at drop. You could drop so many useful weapons, but yeah, I'll take it. I guess let's do that again. Cool. I remember to not use my shield of Cthulhu too soon. Oh, yep. Ow, that hurt. Yeah, it did, making sure to not spam shooting it. And switch between magic weapons and... Ooh, that hurt. Shield. Or not shield. Magic weapons and range. The difficult thing to get used to. Knuckle things, that's not a very useful thing either. Oh, I didn't realize there was a material. I should look and see what that crafts into. There's one specific thing I'm looking for. I'm hoping I get it. I mean, the nice thing also is just that it also gives me more healing potions. Cool. I keep dodging too early. Like, this would be even more effective if the water was even slightly deeper. Oh, rebounded. Nope. Whoa. Mistakes. That one I didn't attack until it was... It needs to stop closing up like this. It's actually the most likely way for it to kill me is rebounding. Alright, I need to stop using my shotgun until it... Okay. I got what I wanted. The dart pistol. I've never used this before. But I kind of want to try using it against the destroyer. Alright, I'm gonna switch to the hollow chests. The hollow mimics. Ouch. Wow, they hit for so much. The invincibility frames with the shield cuckoo are so key. Nice. Oh no! Oh hey, I got the Daedalus longbow or stormbow. I actually don't remember if there's anything else I need. Let me double check. One sec. Mimic Terraria. Okay. Let's see. There's too many types of mimics. It also does not load very well on the phone. Special variants. Crimson Mimic. I wanted the Dart Pistol and maybe Life Drain. I probably wouldn't use Life Drain anyways. And then the Hollow Mimic has the Flying Knife, which would be cool. So I'll fight a few more flying or Hollow Mimics. Boom. This is too easy. I thought I was gonna have to fight them outside in the arena and it would be actually mildly difficult. But yeah, no, the water helps a ridiculous amount. Which I was shocked to discover when I fought the random one that I spawned. Nice, I have the flying knife. This weapon's pretty cool. It's basically a magic missile, but like so much better. Like holy shit, this is... Magic missile only lasts so many times, but it's just actually murders as many as I need out of the way. There's a mimic that spawned over there. I guess let's fight that one too. I glad that one didn't land. Just a free mimic. That squirrel got in the way. That other squirrel's probably gonna get in the way too. Yep, there it is. Bye, bunny. Okay. It's so close. There we go. What'd you give me? Ah, illuminate hook. I think that's actually technically slightly better than the tendon hook just because of the fact that it glows. It doesn't actually provide any light, but still. Okay. That was even more painless than I thought, and now I just got a bunch of random keys. Let's stick them in this chest over here. Even though I'll probably never use them. Did I forget to use my buff potions? No. Okay, I just brought 2. Alright, so Stormbow is cool in the fact that it rains a hail of arrows from the sky. Dart Pistol is cool in that it shoots darts for decent damage. And the reason that's cool Fuck. Turn off my cell phone. Ha ha ha. Is this the Ichor Dart? Which shotgun effects. And each of those shotgun effects applies the debuff. Also cool is that the before it shotguns, I believe that the before the split it has infinite piercing. But you're wrong. I will say also this is technically worse than the corruption variant. Because the corruption variant has, if I remember right, double damage but half speed. But double damage means armor is less relevant. Yeah, I don't entirely know. I'll leave both of these in here for now. Oh, I did want to see what the flesh knuckles combine it into. I never realized that these could be crafted into anything. Berserker's gloves. Yeah, we're the hero shield. I mean, the hero shield's not very useful solo. Berserker's gloves, on the other hand, I mean, that's pretty cool. But not relevant for now. Dual hook I'll toss. I was using regular healing potions. Oops. Let's go ahead and get rid of those. I never need regular healing potions again, hopefully. Greater healing potions are the way now. Star. Quick stack. Then put away my flesh knuckles. And I can move on to part 2. Even though that was supposed to be like part 4. Melee. There. Flying knife. Hold on to. It should be useful actually for this next part. And hard choice between those two. I'll figure that out. Alright. Actually, I'll put this away. So, next part, which I was originally planning to be before the murdering of all the mimics, is the dungeon, which sounds weird. Because, oh, also I got a bass statue finally for fishing, which provides me a passive extra 5 defense, which is nice. But yes, the dungeon, which again sounds strange considering there's nothing new there, except for the fact that I need 2 things. Oh, one other thing I forgot to show off. I actually have all but one of the things for a... Oh, I have an extra fast clock. All but one of the things for an Ankh charm, which is pretty hype. The only thing I'm missing is the Nazar, which is actually obtainable in the dungeon right now. Although it's gonna require a little bit of grinding to get, I suspect. The other thing I need from the dungeon is the magic missile, because I apparently never got one of those. There are a couple of lock chests still. There's one here. Not there. Where's that? Here. And there's one here. And I suspect there's one over here, too. So, I don't know how much these enemies are gonna hurt. However, I will bring a couple of potions along. Again, specifically Iron Skin and Regeneration. Yeah, that'll work. I mean, enemies scale pretty decently in Master Mode. Their health doesn't scale much, but their damage scales pretty well. So we'll see how much these enemies are able to murder me. Also, traps scale pretty well, apparently. That hurt. Okay. Got over there. That was rude. Wait, are these armored? Oh. Okay, no, these are not what I thought they Golden key already, nice. Ouch. Why do you have to spawn in the walls? Okay, they hurt. Ow. 180 damage from the water sphere? I didn't expect that. Also, are these Angry Bones actually the hard mode versions? They looked like the hard mode versions, kinda. Wow, alright, I did not expect the casters to do that much damage. Holy shit. Oh, this is gonna be more obnoxious than I thought. But the reason I want Magic Missile is because it's needed to craft Sky Fracture, which is one of the weapons I'm considering using to fight the Destroyer. Nope. Okay. Alright, how do we get to where I need to go? Down here, I think. Yes. This way. Oh, there's one of the chests. I have the key to this one. Again, can't use it yet, but eventually. Okay. You need to stop. You hurt. So, how do I get to this one? There, that's how. Why that trap have to spawn? Ooh, that's a pitfall. Alright, Magic Missile. Nope. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. The other one that I know of is there. Is there one down here? There is not. It was deceptive. I really hope there actually is a Magic Missile. And that I didn't throw it away at some point or something. The other thing I need... Oh, hello. The casters hurt a lot more than the warrior. Do I have any keys? I do not. That's unfortunate. Even touching the casters hurts more than touching the warriors. Kind of funny. Ooh, you have a key though, and you are exactly where I need to be. What is happening? Why am I floating? Did I get a feather falling potion and not notice it? These are the things I need to kill for the Nizar, actually. Which sucks, because they don't spawn that often. I think I already have a key. Look at all these fire wheels! Holy shit! There are too many fire wheels. Oh, that's rough. This is a case of I need to go fast. What is that area next to that? There might actually be another one down there. Hold on. I'm gonna go down there after I get the other one. This seems like the next likely place for one of these chests. Farming the Nizar is going to be a lot harder than I expected. I thought it would be relatively easy if I did it now before the dungeon went into hard mode dungeon. But yeah, the NA scaling hurts a lot. Ow. These fire wheels though. let's go this way. Alright. We're good for now. Until all this shit starts spawning. No! Why is there the blood moon now, though? Okay, I mean, I guess we can move into the next thing that I wanted to do. When I die, at least. I want to get a little bit more research into this area. There is a locked chest there. How do I get there, though? Is it this way? No. Okay. So there's at least one more locked chest. I'm actually not sure how to get to that one, though. So I can do the next thing that I do want to do. I wanted a little bit more prep for it, but let's see. We'll see how it goes. I mean, at the very least, I can grab all the potions that I need. Okay. Alright, I guess I'll only grab one of those. Already got regeneration. Heart reach might be useful. Swiftness. Thorns I've already got. Sure. Hunter, I think, will be useful as well. Okay. Let's see how this goes. That's not what I meant to use. Fuck. This is what I meant to use. I did forget one other thing, though. I need a sonar potion. Otherwise, this is gonna be annoying. Nope, I see you, clown. Your things can get through here. Did the wrong thing again. There we go. Alright. So. Let's use the sonar. And set up here. This wraith is mildly annoying. Let's spawn that. Alright. Let's actually use the right fishing hooks for this. So we're looking for the Dread Nautilus right now. Trout, no. Red Snapper, no. Nope. 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 Come on. Look at all those mummies over there. Luckily, I don't need to kill mummies for any reason anymore. Everything but the... actually, I haven't got a blood eel yet either. I don't want that either. I just want the Dread Nautilus, that's all. At least all the enemies are now like on screen, basically. So no more wraiths will spawn for a little bit. There it is. Okay, I mean, this is going super easy for so far, but I don't think he's hit me yet. Funny enough. Okay, those hurt. What? What am I even supposed to do? I mean, first thing I can do is use better bullets. So let's start with that. Let's start with Ichor bullets. I don't actually know how to make ichor bullets. I think that I have to go here, get a bunch of these. Recall. And I guess pick up ichor. No, clown, please. Ichor bullets. Okay, that's apparently not how. Okay, he shot me through. He threw a bomb through the house. This would have been 100%, I guess, for how to do this. That's aggravating. You can throw bombs into the house. Alright, crafting, ichor. How do I make ichor bullets? Just regular musket balls. Okay, fair enough. Alright. So get rid of... Okay, I'm just gonna go over here. Despawn all those enemies. Throw ichor, or throw the empty bullets in here. Quickly go over here and pick up a bunch of musket balls. Oh, that's nowhere near enough. Fuck! This is a problem. Alright, plan B. Reforge my dart pistol super quickly and then use ichor darts. Hasty, not bad. Oh, unreal, nice. That was fast. Okay, you can stop. Where am I? There you go. Summon some spiders. And... Alright. There we go. Alright, let's try it again. Fuck, I don't have a sonar push. There we go. Alright, finally. Let's give this a shot. Alright. Dreadnoughts. I believe. I've never fought this enemy before. So I was kind of shocked when it went from doing no damage to me, which partly was good dodges, to absolutely destroying me. This pirate map down there. Buddy'll know. Nope, not that one either. Alright, gotta be ready on the buff button. I actually don't even know which... Oh, no! Okay, crystal crate, sure. Garbage. Sadness. That was unsuccessful. Cobalt shield, okay. So, go ahead and toss this. My ichor darts stacked into here. I'll go ahead and toss this too. Don't need this. Oh, I got more orichalcum bars. That's pretty cool. Should be able to stack that there. And to the dungeon. I clearly need to put the gunsmith in the main house. Alright, now to see if I can figure out how to get where I need to go. Honestly, if I can't get a magic missile and I'm still able to get an Azar, that will still have made this worth it. Alright, so it doesn't seem to be this way, but I want to double check. Ouch. Ouch. Alright. I guess that I have to go this way somehow. Which I assume means down here. But, how? What is the intended route? I mean, I'm fine with just breaking through, to be fair. But that's clearly not the intended route. But we'll do it anyways. Okay, my spiders have got my backs when they can. Oh, this is the problem. There. Wait, there you go. Okay, I don't know what even this area is right now, but... I got magic missile. That's one goal down, one to go. I need to find a good area to fight dark casters at. I'll put this up there. This is not a good area, but it is an area. As long as the dark casters don't spawn on the left there, I should be fine. This kind of is fine. Okay, I need to actually clear out this enemy spam. Let me go ahead and clear out some of these spikes so I can stand in here. I'll put my spider staff in, or my queen spider in there. Luckily there's water candles here, so that'll increase spawn rates. Stop summoning casters, I don't need casters. I need the other floaty things. I don't even know what they're called. Basically mini dungeon guardians. Okay. There you are. What are they called? Cursed skulls. I mean, that makes sense. Ooh, I got a Dark Caster banner. That's really good. I need to place that down, though. Alright, let's put that here, and I actually have another one. This one. I need to clear out this area over here a little bit. Okay, I got the banner for those guys too. I don't know how long this will take. I actually didn't look at what the drop weight was. This could be rough. Oh, look at that caster up there. I do need to clean up these spikes a little bit. Making it a little difficult to fight through there. Ice Blaster is really good. It even works at decent range too. And this is just using regular musket balls. It's insane with like Ichor bullets or crystal bullets. Let's drop those there. That'll help clear them out. Oh, hi Tates. Thanks for the raid. How's it going? I saw you were streaming Minecraft. This is like Minecraft, sort of. It's basically just 2D Minecraft, right, Kappa? I see your smiley faces. Thanks everyone for following the raid as well. Did you get a lot of work done? A lot of work done in Minecraft? I saw you were. It looked like you were doing some building. Did I clothe your voodoo doll? I don't think I've gotten one of those yet. 3 hours. 3 hours building a tree. Yeah, there's this. That kind of thing is why, kind of why Minecraft's never kept my attention as well as Terraria has. I'm not much of a builder. Oh, I got 2 Nazars at once. Okay, perfect, nice. You're actually just about to see see me craft one of the harder things to craft in the game. Let me get rid of a couple of these things. Don't need that. Oh, thanks for the follow, Judo. Shadow key. Don't need those. Don't need this. Warding tally counter. Also don't need so much garbage. I was gonna get rid of that too. There you go. Yeah, I've been doing pretty well. I've been busy though, so I haven't been streaming too much. What about you? Alright. Oh, well, that's not what I meant to do. Alright, time to make the most complicated item in the game to make. Not actually technically the hardest, really. Oh, I mean, it takes a lot of grinding. Bouncing around. That's fair. I've been stuck addicted on this game. So I've been playing a decent amount of this off stream. Mostly just to grind. Ankh Charm, followed by the Ankh Shield. Grants immunity knockback and fire blocks, and grants immunity most debuffs. Oh, and I got one of the best modifiers. Let's go. Alright. Or to this other Nazar I can toss out. I don't need another one. Magic Missile I need to craft with. What does it need again? It needs... You would play a perfect emote for that. Light Shards and Souls of Lights, right. Alright, they're in here. Light Shards, and I don't remember how many Souls of Light, so let's just grab a bunch. And time for Sky Fracture. Or wait, not out here. There. I don't think I've ever used this weapon before. It's pretty cool. Oh, damage. Wow, that sucks. I'm like, why is this so expensive to use? has a very bad modifier, although it doesn't actually make it any more expensive. Doesn't make it any cheaper though either. So slow, lazy, wow, keen. I'm looking for six. Okay, I'm looking for. That's pretty good. That's worth keeping. All right, so that is part 1, part 2, part 3, and part 4 done on my list. Actually, now that I got the other orichalcum bars, I can actually get part 5 done really easily, which was craft every. Yeah, it's a very pretty game. It's not a spectacular point to jump in either, because I'm in like hard mode, so at this point I'm mostly just crafting a bunch of stuff. Alright, that's all of the orichalcum headpieces. So magic goes here, range goes here, and melee goes here. Alright, part 5 done. Part 6, I have a figure out what the fuck ammunition to use. Which I guess means I need to figure out what weapon to use. So one of the tests that I'm going to try and do is fighting the queen slime, which I've literally never fought before. So I don't even know it's good against it. Well, now I got Sky Fracture. I think I'm going to use orichalcum armor for the bonus that it gives, with Nimbus Rod and Fast Sky Fracture. Sure, that works. Which actually means I need to get my mana cloak too, which I'll reforge. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of maintenance stuff right now. I should be doing a bunch of boss fighting shortly though. Violent, no. Looking for 8 gold. Oh, warding. Warding's not spectacular right now. What's my defense at? 33. Lucky is better. I'll take lucky. I want this over pygmy necklace. And then I need a metric fuck ton of mana potions. Where did I put them? There they are. How does this work? I feel like they changed how mana flower works, but I guess we'll find out. As they say, fuck it, we'll do it live. How far into the game am I? So I'm post hard mode, which is kind of considered the halfway point, but there's technically more bosses post hard mode than pre hard mode. I would say I'm still say I'm over halfway though. I'm actually about to hopefully beat my first hard mode boss. We'll see how it goes. That's fine to keep. This will be useful. Archery potion I don't need. I do need magic potions though. Magic power potion especially. I'm buff stacking right now. Every potion. Got a bunch of those. Bunch of those. And a bunch of these. Don't need Featherfall. I guess I'll just toss it. Post hard mode to the beginning of the end game of the game, yeah. Basically. I enjoy the pre-hard modes decently well. Like, there's a gold bunny somewhere. Where's the gold bunny? I don't even see it. Oh, there it is. Free money. Here, buy the gold bunny from me. Alright, thank you. Alright, let's find out how well this goes. To my understanding, I need to be in the hollow to summon the queen slime. Is it night right now? It is. Alright, I'll use the sundial. I haven't used it for yet this run. I need a heart lantern. I'll take up my bass statue. I need a campfire. To the hollow. And set up my not boss arena at all, but all buffs at least. I need these. I should pick up my water candle that's over here though. I do not need more enemies spawning while I'm fighting this thing. Alright, this is not gonna go well. But let's find out. Buff. Boom. Hello, I've never fought you before. I'm not looking forward to this. Holy shit, that hurts. I forgot to put down all of my furniture buffs that I picked up. I made a mistake. I don't know that it would have mattered, but yeah, that was. It took out about half of its health. Not actually, more closer to a third. Well, that's unfortunate. I like how a pedal flew across the street. Alright. What other things could I improve upon? Other than obviously... Hello, how did you make it over here? Okay. I had all the buffs I need. Is there any accessories I might better? Not really. Oh, I forgot to, is this the Dark Souls of Minecraft? I mean, on the mode that I'm playing on, yeah, basically. It is. Alright, got all those buffs, which I didn't get those buffs before, and those actually help. So now I've got 2 spiders. Alright, let's go back to the hollow and actually set up these things properly. Yeah, master mode is quite difficult. Alright, best statue here. Campfire here. I'll place my heart lantern here. I did forget to get another gelatin crystal though. How many mana potions did I go through? It doesn't look like that many. I'll grab another stack though, just in case. I have one more after this to try. We'll see how it goes. I'll toss this out just in case, but I don't think I was actually using that. I was using the correct one. I'm not ready for this. But I'll try it anyways. I did forget to use the best weapon. Okay, that was rude. I don't know if I'm actually supposed to be fighting this before I fight the like the mechanical bosses. I don't know if it's like the King Slime in that regard, but I mean, it's what I'm doing now, so it's halfway. I'm not dead yet, so improvements made. And now it flies. Oh, now I cry. Ouch. This is a lot harder to aim now. Okay. What am I supposed to do about that? I think I would have more luck fighting the destroyer right now than that. There's one other thing I can fight though at this time. Let's grab more buff potions. Got endurance, got that. Our each will be useful for this. Do I have any magic power on me still? Doesn't look like it. Let's craft some more of those. Sure, that'll work for this purpose. This should be significantly easier at least. Don't need that, don't need that. Pirate invasion time. Doable, yeah. I don't know how lucky my dodges were. And that's part of the problem with Brain of Confusion. It's very inconsistent. So I don't know if I was actually getting lucky that time or getting unlucky. Alright, come on, pirates. Stop taking your time. There you go. Queen Spider Staff down here. I probably shouldn't have left my Bass Statue in there. It would have helped for this purpose, but I'm not too concerned about this fight. You need to stop. I forgot how fast the captains attack. This is going significantly better, at least. Well, I say that and then I die. Good job, me. Did I not use my buff potions? I might not have used my buff potions. It's fine. This, at least I can continue fighting after I'm dead, though. Also, not sure Sky Fracture is what I should be using in these fights. I may have to give up on Sky Fracture. I've never used it before, so I wanted to give it a shot, but okay, hold on. I forgot to summon some things. There we go, that's better. Alright, we're still a ways off from the Flying Dutchman appearing. So much golden furniture that's useless. I may switch to trying to use a ranged build, or I might try using the Daedalus Stormbow against the Queen Slime. I think that this build may work against the Destroyer, but I don't think it's tuned for the Queen Slime. The Daedalus Stormbow it particularly has an advantage when it starts flying, since the arrows come from the sky. In theory, the Flying Dutchman should spawn soon. There it is. Ouch. These snipers hurt. This thing needs to die faster. Okay. Or I can die. That works too. I don't know why it keeps flying off in that direction. Buccaneer bandana. Oh well. Flying Dutchman is gone, so I failed this one too. Wow, okay. Captain Hurts. I think I just need to give up on the magic build for now. It's probable that they nerfed it since I played, or I'm just not misremembering how good it was. Either one of those is reasonably possible. Well, at least I got a bunch of all of this junk gold armor that's not relevant. I couldn't even get the Dutchman killed because it decided to fly off. Deadness. Alright. Toss a bunch of this. Oh, I got a lucky coin, at least. That's pretty cool. I need to see which banners I got and whether any of them would be useful. Is the Pirate Deckhand the only one I got? Do I already have that? I do already have that one. So that one is not useful. Are there any more that I have never researched? Ooh, an eye patch. That's cool. Alright. See you, Tates. Good luck with your cleaning. Toss, 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 toss. Alright, time to revisit my build. Not here, this here. So, give up on Orichalcum, especially for the Queen Slime, I think. I think I'll stick with Titanium for the Queen Slime, at least. I'll probably... Actually, I mean, I guess... Night is coming up, I might as well try the Destroyer, even though I'm probably going to die to it as well. Fuck it. This is where I think this build has the most potential. Also, I'm out of mana potion. Or, actually, I quick stack them all. Alright. Coin. I'll stick down there for now while I get prepped. Iron Skin. Magic Power. Endurance. Also, all of my NPCs are gonna die as soon as they spawn, just because that's basically how this works. Hunter, I guess, could be useful. Thorns isn't that useful. Sure, let's go with that. What do I want to do here? I don't know if this... I'm gonna try and build a small thing for this. I don't remember how the behavior of this enemy, of this boss, really works entirely. I'm gonna try and use this as basically a platform to retreat to. And yeah, I'm fighting it very close to my NPCs, so they're basically all duped. Oh, the air is getting colder around me. Okay, I guess the game had different plans as to what I'm fighting. I forget which one that is. I think it's this Skeletron Prime. Get my bass statue. Bring that over here. So what? Houdini slime is falling from the sky, and there's gonna be a boss spawn. Hello? What is this combination of things? This is not spectacular. Let me go up. Put these up here for now. I'm about to die again. Ouch. Come on, go ahead and spawn and kill me. Yep, there it is. Skeletron Prime, hello. This is what I want. The armor reduction. I mean, this is going fairly well so far, I feel like. Okay, alright, please. Nope, okay, we're good. Re-up on that. Okay, I actually didn't expect this to work anywhere near as well as it seems to be working against this boss of all of the bosses. I guess it makes more sense that it would work against this than the twins. But even still, I didn't expect this to work against anything other than the Destroyer. It still may not, but... Okay. I got still knocked. Alright, time to get a quick Destroyer in before night ends. That was going decently, too. I should have switched back to titanium armor. Nurse, are you here? Yes, you are. I need to... Fuck, what did I need to get? Nothing, I guess. Alright. These... I do need this. That's what I need. Mechanical worm. So buff and go. Okay, alright. I'm nearly dead already. This is fine! It's not fine. I'm about to die. Nope, yeah. Oh, that build is working well on that too. It's dying very quickly. I think I just did very bad dodges that time. That time I can't blame anything other than myself, really. What do I need to craft more mechanical worms? Whatever it is, I almost certainly have it. But, Souls of Night, Vertebrae, and Iron Bars. Alright, I have all of those easily. Iron Bars, Souls of Night, and Vertebrae. Where is it at? There it is. 1, 2, 3. Nice. I actually do have enough time to try and fight it again. I do need to get all of my potions again, though. Heart Reach, Archery. I don't know why I got Archery. Regeneration, Endurance, Inferno, Rage. Swiftness will be useful. Thorn. Nah, fuck it, I don't need that. Magic Power I do need, though. That'll do. Let's go in up on these. And summon this and these. Bam, bam, and let's go. Well, hello. Ooh, that's close. It almost hit me with the head. I would have. What? I don't know. I can't even. I don't even know. I wonder if the nurse. I wonder if the nurse is still alive for me to try a third time. Nope. So I'll have to heal up regularly. I guess there's these things to pick up over here. That almost fully healed. That works. One more time, for good measure. Even though I'm what is it? The definition, doing the definition of insanity, trying the same build over and over again. I swear this has potential though. Okay. Alright. This is going well. Can I beat it before night? Even if I am going to beat it, though. That's an important question. Ooh, that's close. Alright, that's good. Nimbus Rods died. It left because of night ending. Okay, hello. Why do? Now you taunt me with a pre-Hardmode boss. That's rude. That was not compensation. I'm sad. That was it. That was 100% it. Alright. I need to toss out a bunch of this stuff. I got more mechanical. I got more mechanical summons at least. I do have one more chance the next night. Alright. Pick stack stuff. Actually, I don't even know why I bothered pick stacking, because I am gonna do another thing. Yeah, magic power. I need to see what it takes to craft the goblin army summoning stuff. Where am my endurance potion crafting? There it is. Give me all of these. Alright. I know I have the stuff to craft the goblin army summoning thing somewhere. Is it this? Tattered Cloths, yes. Guide's not here though. Fuck. Time to cheat and use my phone. Like I have been. Oh, oh. Tattered Cloth. How do I use that? Oh, welcome back, Tates. That was miserable. I failed as I was gonna. I had it that time. It was too close to Goblin Battle Standard. Battle Standard. Wood. At the loom. Not loam. There it is. Alright, let's battle some goblins. And try and get the Shadow Flame stuff. I actually don't know if the Shadow Flame stuff it works against this boss or not. Oh, I mean the guy's about to get murdered again. Okay. I don't have mana potions on me. Quick. Oh, stop, please. Not yet. Alright. Yep, there you are. You'll put that there. I don't know at what point the Shadow Flame thing starts spawning. Most of these enemies I actually don't care about because they don't give me anything new. There's new Shadow Flame weapons, so that I very much do care about. They only come from one type of these enemies. All of these enemies are pre-Hardmode enemies, so that's why I'm not struggling with them. As soon as the Shadow Flame ones show up, I'm sure I'm gonna start dying. Oh, there you are. Hello. Oh, okay. Nope. Okay. Alright, this isn't too bad. Nice! My first Shadow Flame weapon. Which happens to be the magic one. Nice. Oh, okay, that was the entire army. Alright, I don't have enough for another one. Well, at least I killed something. Even if it's something that's supposed to be very easy for me. Goblin Sorcerer, I mean, alright, time to get rid of these banners. Already got that. Alright, what else can I do? I can do another pirate invasion. Sure, let's give it a shot. Guide's about to die here. Alright, maybe I can beat the Flying Dutchman this time. I should have re-upped on these. Let's do it quick. Okay. Oh, this is convenient. They can only come from one side this way, and I can just camp that side. This works. Oh, there's a sniper shooting me. I did just get a new banner. However, I need to find enough time to place it. Bam. Nice. Alright, of course. Okay, that went to a thing. This is cheap. I think that's a new banner. I don't think I had that banner before. Oh, you stop shooting me. Whoa, I'm about to die. Okay, I just noticed that. It's partially because I didn't have my buffs on. So that will fix that. That's gone. Well, this is convenient. I should have done this in the first place. How many mana potions? I'm really good on mana potions. I like how this actually increases the crit. So something I read that the Nimbus Rod uses the critical chance of your equipped weapon, and the Sky Fracture has increased critical chance. The guide hasn't died yet, which is interesting. Oh well, I maybe spoke too soon. Good parrot. That's a useful one. I do have the banner on me. Okay. Also, it's a funny looking banner. Alright, Dutchman should be spawning, I think. So I'll go ahead, yep, there it is. Okay, well this is cheap, but I am willing to cheese. I did not even know that it could get stuck like this. Oh, hello, Deadeye. I'll take it. It's all about the easy wins. I can actually put the Team Spider Staff over there too. Ouch. Hello. I don't know how you got there. And easy clap. The black spot. I actually don't know what that is. I see a discount card down there though. That's exciting. So I got the discard card and the coin now. The lucky coin now. What is the black spot? And do I have the pirate crossbow banner here? I do not, actually. That is another useful banner. I do have the deck kit band, though. I have more stuff I can research. The golden toilet. Alright, I've got a quick stack stuff. Oh, toss that out there. Alright. What do I have to work with in here? Oh my god, there's so much stuff. The black spot. Someone's a black spot. Oh, is this what I think it is? Aha! I now have infinite flight. Yeah, I don't know why they made this mount seemingly so broken. Wait, that's not what I meant to do. This. Golden table. Oh, I have so good King Slime treasure bag. Oh. I actually never got the slime saddle before. I just realized that. That's funny. Need that. Don't need that. Okay, I think the discount card and the lucky coin combined. Wait, do they not? Hold on, Cait. Explain this to me. Like Kyndagh? Yeah. I don't know. I've never done that before. But it worked out. Alright, discount card and the coin ring. Which takes the coin and the gold ring. I don't know how to get that. Pirate Corsair. Do I have Pirate Corsair banner here? I do. Don't need harpoon. Don't need that. Oh my god, there's so much junk. I have so much golden furniture that I can make. Alright, let's sell a bunch of this. Deckhand I don't need. Golden platforms actually will quick stack fine. And then the last of it. Clock. And I can sell the remainder and then actually, hopefully, finally beat the mechanical worm. When it finally turns to night, which it's about to. Because this build was 100% working that last time. Before I ran out of time because I summoned it near the end of the night. Zoologist is okay. Well, zoologist here probably about to die. Oh wow, I'm already almost out of regeneration potions. Is that really right? I can craft a lot of them, luckily. Quick stack. Alright. I'll just grab a bunch of them. I'll probably do a few fights of the worm if I fail. Actually, I probably should do a few even if I don't fail. Magic power I need. I don't really need mana regen, but I'll take it. Heart reach I need. Is there anything else? Hunter I'll take. Alright. I am ready. Maybe. Get the worm. Summon the queen, the spider queen, queen spider. Place some Nimbus rods. Actually, I need to place some higher up. Buff and mana potions. I almost forgot mana potions. That would have been embarrassing way to fail. Not that the ways I've failed already have not been embarrassing, but alright, I need to refresh these and refresh that. Make sure I have these and let's go. No, okay. It's bad. Oh, I almost tanked his face. Replace these. Come on. Woo! Oh, that's such good Nimbus rod placement. Okay, please no. Oh, yes! Oh, mechanical boss defeated. Stop. Okay. Ooh. Time to do a couple more of those. Don't need that. This can go away. What was it again? Night? Souls of Night? Nice, let's go, yeah. At least I was able to do one thing successful. 24. Is iron and vertebrae. It's right here. Alright. 4 mechanical worms, why not? I don't need that many, but that, I mean, that would be the reason why not. I don't need that many. Let's refresh these. Replace these. Re-up on any buffs I may need, and go. Good Nimbus rod placement matters so much. Oh, this is a problem. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. It was not spectacular, but it's okay. There we go. Ooh, that's close. No, I need more hearts. No! That was a close one, too. Alright, I've got more. I still have time for at least one more beat. One more win. And I've got all the buff potions on me. No. This. This right here. Honestly, that might be bad placement. But my health regenerates. And let's go. Please. Please. I may need the cross necklace for these fights, honestly. That would be the only other thing that I could improve my build on, really, that I could think of. Whoa, okay, I'm dead. Bye. I need to use the cross necklace. I also need to clean up my my gravestones, so that way this doesn't actually become a graveyard like it is right now. Cross necklace. Can go with, I guess let's use that just to heal faster. I don't know what I can take off for the cross necklace though. I feel like I need everything. Maybe the boots. No, I can't take off the boots. It's I think it has to be shield. Cross necklace. All right, let's do this. Let's get a better reforge on that though. Lucky, I'll take that. All right. I don't know if I'll have enough time, but we'll find out. Not having the shield is gonna be a nightmare. I need this instead of the boots. I'm flying most of the time anyways. That's the correct choice. Buff. Play a summon. I said I'm flying most of the time anyways, and I proceed to do a lot of non-flying. Ooh. Oh, it's turning light! I see it! Please, die. Please die faster. Ah, the immunity period helps me. Ooh, please. It's so close! Yes! Where did it die, though? How far up in the where did stuff go? This is there it is. Okay. Alright. Nice. I got 2 off. That should provide me with enough souls for everything I need from that. Let me equip my boots again. The necklace is 100%. I think I've been undervaluing the necklace. I should probably use the necklace for more of these fights. It's just hard to figure out what to take off for it. Alright, give me this. That's a cool relic too. Alright, quick stack. And treasure bags. Hollowed bars. 53. I forgot I actually get hollowed bars now. There is advantage to fighting more of them. What can I craft with 53 specifically? Durendal. Alright, full armor set requires... Are you kidding me? A full armor set requires 54 hollowed bars. So I need to fight at least one more. Question is, do I fight another destroyer or do I try fighting one of the other ones? Because yeah, I mean the Skeletron Prime fight was actually not going bad. Twins fight I probably don't have a chance at. Alright, what else can I use hollowed bars for? Oh, Cait survived the destroyers. Convenient. Right. Those I can't craft yet. The jousting lance. The super. What? Hello? I didn't know this existed. The superstar shooter. I wonder how many stars I have. Can I cheese one of the bosses using the superstar shooter? 178. Well, 182. Probably not. However, the thing I care about the most is not that. This. The Mega Shark. Legal gun parts, shark fins, mini shark. Legal shark fin. Wait, how many shark fins did it require? Did it require 5? Do I have to farm some sharks? Fuck, I do need to farm some sharks. Let me get rid of some things. I don't need my magic weapons for now. There. And this. I do need my Onyx Blaster back though. There it is. Oh, I never reforged my Onyx Blaster. Also, I have a broken door. Give wood, please. Okay, there we go. I was going through the dungeon with a terrible Onyx Blaster. So it's 14? Demonic? Unreal is what I'm actually looking for. It should be like 16 gold. Deadly's pretty good. I'll settle for Deadly. Angler is here. If I can exit the house, that would be nice. Alright. Time for me to go to the ocean. And put a water candle down. Wait, can I not actually put it down on wood? Has to be a platform? Fair enough. I acquiesce. It's over here. I guess the water candle won't work here. There we go. I'm in range of the water candle here. Shark, please, I need you. I'm gonna actually light up the ocean floor so that way crabs are less likely to spawn. I think that's how that works. And then go down here. Alright, hopefully it should make them spawn above me. I don't know if that will work, but that's my hope at least. It's not working so far. Also, I'm about to die because I'm gonna drown. I probably should be wearing flippers if I'm doing this, but water candle, there we go. That dolphin got in the way. I don't even know where this vulture came from. Where the heck are all the sharks? There's so many jellyfish spawning, but no sharks. Ah. Hello. Shark, please come. So I need to not die. Nice, one shark in. Five more to go, maybe 2 more to go if I actually still have the 2 that I may have thrown out. Nice. There's one other one down there. I don't know why he didn't aggro onto me. Oh no, I'm gonna drown again. I need to pick up the shark fin that shark dropped. And I don't know where it dropped it. I'm curious to see if there's either any of these chests have anything still in them. They do not. I picked those clean. And I could recall and see if I have the shark fins that I put down somewhere. Screw it, let's see. Don't see it there. Ha! Alright, so last thing I need is the mini shark, which I think is over here. And the... what's it called? Oh, let's clean up my tombstones. The illegal gun parts. Which I actually don't remember what the requirements are for that being sold. My gunsmith is back over there. It must be night. Okay, that's why. Dang it! Actually, I'm gonna go back, because the build I'm gonna use for this uses crystal bullets, I think. Luckily, I have large quantities of money. Even as I'm wasting the potential of my discount card. Let me go ahead and put these away, because I'm never gonna remember to use it. Please. Crystals. Oh, Steampunkers here. Actually, don't remember if they have anything I would want. Alright. Crystal shard bullet, or crystal bullets. And one more for good measure. So I don't know, let's see, does this work? Yes. Use crystal bullets here. At least I think it is. Yes, it is. I'll put the bait there too. And get rid of these. I'll hold on to the hollow bars for now. Where did the steampunker arrive to? There you are. What do you have? I know they have the Cleminator, which I actually want at some point. I completely forgot. The teleporter. I have this now. I don't technically need wings. Although it's dodging in that is a lot less viable. But I could technically use this in fights. I think I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need this little cross necklace, and I'll do the Skeletron Prime fight again. Nice thing about this is I don't need a mana cloak. I do wish I could use the Molten Quiver, because the Molten Quiver is pretty cool. Which if I switched to using the Daedalus Storm Bow, I could, but I think that this Mega Shark is what I think it turns into is good enough that it's better to just do that. Let me also go ahead and I could also use the Unreal Dart Pistol. Oh, smart. I will use the Unreal Dart Pistol to apply Ichor darts, or to apply Ichor. And then I will use the Mega Shark for primary damage. The nice thing is they use different types of ammunition, so I can have it default to the correct thing on each, basically. Can I quick stack without getting rid of anything important? Yeah, okay. I do need potions again, though. Don't need archery. I'll grab heart reach just in case. Magic power I'll also take, even though I'm not using magic primary this time, because I will still use Nimbus Rod. What I need to get is summoning potions, which use variegated lungfish, which are only fishable in the underground desert or jungle, which is actually awful. But I mean, there's a decent place here to fish. Or actually, even over here is better. So I might do that off stream next time. Ooh, look, there's a golden piano here. Is it night? I think it's night. Give me your goods. Fuck, it's not night yet. Is it really not? Come on, I just want it. Give me your illegal gun parts. Also gonna go ahead and stick my... There it is. Endless musket pouch in here. Just to double make sure that I don't accidentally end up using regular musket bullets. Mega Shark! The Mini Shark's older brother. Let's reforge it quick. God, I'm willing to stick with that. Alright. I have this. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Let me re-up on these. I'll go ahead and reapply my Nimbus Rod since it lasts a decently short time. And here we go. Oh no. Oh no. Please. Please, 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 please. Okay, thank God. Ooh. that Wraith hurt. I saw that Wraith a second too late. Yep, there it is. Starts go. Easy healing potion. That Wraith almost screwed me there. Alright, come on. Nice. Almost all of them I got the Ichor buff on, debuff on. Nope, nope. Oh, that was close. I need to panic there. I don't know if when that one laser arm goes down, I don't know if I'm gonna start taking damage from another source. I don't remember how this fight goes. These other enemies spawning is actually causing me more damage than anything. Debuff. Nimbus Rod went off. I think that's one arm down. Nope, please leave me alone. Please, these wraiths. Oh, it's so close. Oh, I started forgetting to use my healing potions. Ooh, barely staying ahead of it. Jumped over that Wraith, which was nice. No! No! Oh, hi Shinigami. Thanks for the raid. Sorry, I got that was a bit rough. I'm having a good stream, in fact. Although I've been dying quite a bit. Mostly because I'm trying to fight so many different bosses. Ah, I was so close. Do I not have a Wraith banner here? I don't have a Wraith banner here. I know I've had excessive Wraith banners. Have I not? I have a Wraith banner down here, that's why. This should help. Alright. I can do one more and potentially beat it. I do need to summon a bunch of stuff that I forgot to summon. Alright. I'm good now. Time to start applying Ichor. I hope you had a good stream as well, Shinigami. Come on. Those were some good hits there, too. Ooh, that was close. Healing buff is almost back up. Not healing buff, but lack of healing debuff is almost fine. I can use healing potions again now, and I need to remember that. The one thing, oh no! One thing that makes this game harder than Dark Souls Tate's is you cannot just spam healing potions. You have a cooldown between every healing potion that you use. Ooh, please don't get stuck. Okay, thank you. Oh. Let's go ahead and throw this up here. Yeah, it's that used to be a thing. You used to spam healing potions, but they realized fairly quickly that was broken, and implemented the healing sickness, which lets you not use healing potions for a minute, or actually 45 seconds if you have one of the— oh no! One of the items that I do. Oh, that was bad. The issue is I keep changing direction in ground proximity. Alright, there you go, that'll do. Oh no, it's starting to turn light. I saw that. I need to rotate it in the air. No! Oh. Okay, alright, I thought— yeah, it turned day, so it killed me. You don't kill that one until— actually, if you don't kill any of the mechanical bosses until it turns day, they murder you and then run away. I like this build though, this build's really good. I might be able to actually beat the Queen Slime with this build. So I guess let me get ready for that fight again. I only have one more gelatin crystal for now. I'll need to get more of those. What am I missing? Magic power potions. That's fine. Let me get more of those anyways. I'm gonna need to craft more anyways, eventually. So I'm not gonna put that off for now. Nice. I am fully healed. I almost had that one twice. Do I have everything I need? I do have everything I need. Alright, Queen Slime time. Cross necklace should help here too. Please. Oh no! Oh, you're kidding me. It's a sandstorm. That's— I just need to move to the right when I start fighting it. Alright. This is going well so far. I spoke too soon. Probably. I mean, it's still going well. I may have spoken too soon, but it is going well. And it's about to start flying. So I grabbed the crystal bullets from my inventory. I still have my inventory open. Like a dunce. Hello, you. Ooh. I need you to stop flying so much, please, but that's not gonna happen. So I don't even know why I bothered to say it. Oh, come on, it's so close! Nope. Nope. Not dead yet. Please! I am dodging so much things. Oh. It's so close. I'm so close to dying. I gotta heal off. This is it. Yes! I almost stopped shooting, but these things are still coming for me. Woo! That is the first time I have ever beaten that boss before. Yeah. It was put into the game after I had basically stopped. I started playing again, but I didn't last to get to that fight again. All right, Hook of Dissonance. Ah, this one's an interesting one. Crystal Assassin armor. Sparkle slime balloons filled with party girl bathwater. Nice. Did I actually get absolute junk from this? I functionally did. The crystal armor has potential use. I've never used it before. So I'll go ahead and set it in here for now. But my, oh wait, oh, what's this? Releases volatile gelatin periodically that damages enemies. I don't know if that's useful. That was still kind of, trash drops. I'll put this in here for now. This is worthless. I don't know which hook I want. That one goes that long. This one, okay, I definitely want the Hook of Distance. Yeah, that's better. Alright, let's research some of this stuff. And then let me go get more of the item to fight the Queen Slime. Because I do want to kill it more and see if I can get any good, particularly good items out of it. I can also just always use more crystal shards. Farm these crystal shards here and continue down. I probably should get my endless musket pouch, so there you go. Now it's using it in the correct order. Oh yes, I forgot the hard mode versions of hell enemies are spawning now. Yay! Luckily, there's no hard mode version of that. All right, let's go up here. I don't really need that many more crystal shards, and I can always farm them at a later point. What I do need is the gelatin crystal. I'm not seeing any here yet. Let's see. Is that? I don't think that's one. I'll check it out though, just in case. That is not a Gelatin shard or crystal. Doesn't look like one spawned, which is weird. It's been a little while since I've been down here. I guess I'll farm the crystal shards and hopefully that increases the... Oh no, hello. Goodbye. You hurt. Why do you hurt so much? Oh, this one. Yeah, there you go. I need to go down. Here we go. Oh, wait, fuck, I didn't get it. Nice. What is down there? Oh, just some potions. Toss this out, toss this out. Oh, shit. Alright, let's clean up these crystals. That's not what I meant to use. How did no gelatin shard spawn? I'm upset. I guess I'll have to wait to fight Skeletron Prime again until at night. Tim, I have no time for your silly antics. Chaos Elemental banner here. I'll go place that here. Wait, is there one up there? I don't see one. I'll double check over here though. Oh no, oh no, okay, I'm dead. That's right. I don't know if it'll come for me anyways though. Alright. I need to clean this up. I also need to make more crystal bullets. Give me your finest bullets. And research the wizard hat, not the gel. Sure. I forgot how many crystal bullets single crystal shards could make. It's a lot. Alright. I'll go and put my endless basket pouch away again. For now. What is this? Oh. Just an extra bullet. Toss some souls in here, because there's not really anything else I need to craft with those yet. God, my inventory is getting disorganized, but it's fine. I'll take care of that at some point. Iron skin, regeneration, endurance, rage, life force, inferno. Can I craft any more inferno? Does not look like it. I'll need to do some more lava fishing soon. Swiftness has been proving to be important. actually gonna use calming potions this time because enemy spawns have been actually screwing me over. Archery I don't need. Heart reach. Wait. No. Those are darts, not arrows. I think that should be everything I need. I have enough acre darts, I have enough crystal bullets, so yeah, I'm ready to beat Sailtron Prime this night. I've completely gone off course of my list of things to do. Partially because Dread... okay, I guess I could fight Dread Nautilus now. Should have a better build for it with this combination of Ichor, darts, and crystal bullets. However, I do want the extra hollowed bars so I can build hollowed armor. Because the Orichalcum armor is not going to be as good in that fight, I don't think. Effects. Much more. Alright, let's see how much more armor it gives me. 33. Versus titanium. Also, am I even using the right have I been using the wrong headgear? I have been using the wrong headgear. Fuck me. I've been using the right one until I started switching to ranged weapons. And then I should have switched headgear, but this will be fine. Alright, it's time. Need to make sure I have these buffs active. Summon as many spiders as I can. Boom, boom. Wait, that left one is in the wrong place. Okay. Alright. Sorry, NPCs. You are a sacrifice I am willing to make. My armor bonus for goodbye, NPCs. You will not be missed. For you will return. Not in too long. I feel like the NPCs should leave headstones. That way, if your town gets massacred, it actually leaves a graveyard biome. Ooh, close. Almost didn't get to the other side of that. I haven't used the health potion yet, and I haven't needed to, which is pretty cool. Okay, and then I just decided to run right through. Whee! I just flew right through him. Half health? Nope. Problem. Okay, alright, we're good. I escaped. I am gonna go ahead and use a health potion, though. Oh, it's a full moon, too! So werewolves are spawning. I actually need to kill werewolves, too, so... Hopefully I'm able to beat him this time, and then I can go kill some werewolves. Ooh. The Ichor darts are really nice. Yeah, it's so good. This is such a good combination. Please, 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 please. Oh my god, he's moving so fast! Nice, 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 nice. Oh, okay, alright. To the werewolf murder grounds. Also known as right here. See. Oop. I need to get night shells. Yeah, that was a clean fight. That was a very clean fight. I think that was the cleanest of all of them. Although, to be honest, the queen slime kill at the end was the... I don't even know. The queen slime kill at the end of clutching, as managing to somehow clutch after taking so much damage was insane. Not that I mean to brag, but... okay. No night. None of the werewolf item that I need. I'm gonna go ahead and actually try this build out on the destroyer. I think I still have a destroyer. Yes, I do. I also should have an excess of hollowed bars after this. Let me make sure my spider is summoned. Make sure my Nimbus rod placements are good. And let's try this out. Right, I forgot that that's not how that works. Actually, also, oh no, that's a bad place. I wonder if I picked up heart reach potions. Oh, if I didn't, that's gonna make this a lot harder. These lasers! There's so many lasers! Oh, that's such a good Nimbus rod. Actually gonna murder it here. Please. Before it murders me. And there we go. Easy clap. The activated probe. Wait, huh? I'm guessing it's a pet. Alright. I mean, I have enough mechanical skills, I might as well try and kill another one of these, right? I don't have enough time for this. I don't know why I did this, but... I'm gonna die to this. I got greedy. Learn to close my inventory more. I don't think I'm not gonna enough time for this. Oh shit. Okay. I probably could use my hook to escape that. It's half health, but I think morning is at 5 a.m., which is very close. I also didn't have all my buffs active, so. That's the way to do it. That's the way I should have been doing it. Going down alongside there. Oh, yep, this is it. Yep, it was morning. 4:30 a.m. is morning, apparently. Alright, time to enjoy the fruits of my labor. Which is to say, time to open all of this stuff. And get what is in here. Alright, so Queen Sign Relic. Look, it's all these shiny relics. Oh, that's off position. And the Skeletron Prime Relic. And the Musket Pouch. Alright, Treasure Bag Destroyer, Treasure Bag Skeletron Prime. The Souls of Fright. Also, 106 hollow bars, so I'm set there. I can sell this. What is the... Okay, what is this? Ah, it's a pet. That's a pretty cool pet. I like the Pikachu better, but that's pretty cool. You do that. I need to see what to craft my Souls of Fright into. Is the guide still here? Or is the guide dead? Guide is dead. Fair enough. Alright. Time to use the Google since the in-game Google of the guide is dead. Soul of Fright. If I remember right, it crafts the flamethrower, which is a pretty cool weapon, but not particularly good. It can craft the Halloween wave summoning item. What else? Is that it? Is it just the flamethrower? There has to be something else. Maybe I'm wrong. Flamethrower. So the flamethrower is an interesting weapon, partially because it uses gel as its ammo. It is a ranged weapon. But yeah, it's not particularly good. Most importantly, I got a bunch of hollowed bars. So let's craft with that. I should be able to craft every hollowed gear. I don't remember what the hollowed bonus is. Let's find out. These require 12 each, so 36. Well, actually, I forgot they made summoning versions now, too. Which is pretty cool. However, I do not have a good summoning weapon yet, and will not for a little while. So I will go ahead and pass on that one. I do want the hollowed helmet, though. Alright, so 40 armor for titanium armor. And 41 armor for hollowed armor. Set bonus, become immune after striking an enemy. That sounds broken, so I don't think it's quite that crystal clear. Let's find out. Is it just one instance of immunity? How does this work? This is unclear. Okay. I very clearly do not understand how this works. I mean, either way, it's more of a relevant thing than the titanium's bonus against bosses specifically. But I'll go ahead and hold on to the titanium for now. I'll stick it in here. Are there any of these things that I want to do? Let me look at the pirate fight in Terraria and see if there's any other items that I need to get out of that. There's the gold ring. Oh, the pirate staff. And the I'm not getting the don't need the coin gun. I got the best thing I could get out of it, which was the mount, this thing. So I don't really need to do a pirate invasion again. I do need to do a blood moon. I need to fight the Dread Nautilus. However, I'm decent on ammo. While I wait for night to come, there is something else I can do. Do I have the mud in here? Yes, I do. And that is build a house for the truffle, which requires an above ground glowing mushroom biome, which is annoying. But I can build it where I will never go anyways, so aka this ocean. I should also keep my eye out for more strange plants. Where do I want to build this? Does it matter? I said I want to build it at the ocean, so I'll build it here. Hello, Goblin. I actually need you. Wait, hold on. Don't fall, please. I could build another goblin spawning thing. However, I will continue what I was doing and build my truffle a home. Alright. You need to stop. Alright, mud everywhere. I specifically need 100 blocks of glowing mushroom. So I guess let's just build another layer. I don't really know. I mean, theoretically, it's close to enough. I'm kind of spiderwebbing it. Close enough. All right. I do need to give it proper housing. Despite the house being made out of mud. You'd think he'd be happy with just mud, but nope, he needs all of the amenities. Alright. Time to get glowing mushroom seeds from somewhere. I don't even know where I have them. Here they are. Wait, not this. This. The twins. The twins is the fight that's up next, which I don't know what I'm going to fight with. Alright, mushroom grass seeds. Let's place these in optimal spread spots. AKA at corners like this. Furthest distance. That should spread decently. And then the truffle should just automatically move in there when it spreads enough. So that's kind of just a set it and forget it type of thing, luckily. Alright, don't need that. I have one extra of this. And then... yeah. Let me get the tattered cloth. I don't know where I put it. There it is. Alright, loom. I could probably do this fight before it turns dark. So what do I want to do in the dark this time? I want to do the Dreadnoughtos fight. So I'm gonna go ahead and get prepared for that. I don't know why I have that there. Oh, thank you, Demon Bunny. Thanks for coming by. And thanks for the follow. I said thank you for the comment because I got distracted by that before I said thank you for the follow. Soul Fright. Yeah, I don't need those. That can go here. I have a large quantity of hollow bars that I'll just hold on to for now. And then... what do I need for this Dreadnoughtos fight? Honestly, I'll probably make a few more of these other potions that I keep running low on. I don't need to actually care about my herbs. I'm gonna run out of those. Wait, do I really want to bring an Inferno Potion with me? Do I really want to waste that? Nah, it does charge. I probably should bring it. Swiftness I need. Heart Reach I'll take. Hunter Potion will be useful for seeing it. Where are my magic power potions? There they are. Alright, that should work. Where's my... oh, my Blood Moon stuff is over here. There it is. Am I set? These are the most important things for me to switch between. I'm going to build some more Ichor Darts. I have suspicions I'm going to need more of those. And I already have a large quantity of Ichor anyways. God, I also have so many pixie dust. What the heck? Put this in there. I do not need to hold on to the singular or a calcum bar. Let me clean up this arena with all the grave markers. Toss those away. Alright. I can also go ahead and put away the, what's it called? The Shadow Flame Hex Doll. And then I should have everything I need to do this fight. Whether or not I'll succeed, we'll find out. Oh, no, Sonar Potion. That's actually very important. I'll bring 2 of those. Alright, I have too many mud blocks in here. Way too many. Eventually I'll actually maybe use those to build an artificial jungle biome. Just to make Plantera killing easier. Alright. But it's here. And push these here. Okay, yeah, you're an issue. Wait, hold on, I forgot to use my Sonar Potion. Alright. Got what I need now. Ouch. These enemies are proving a mild annoyance. Alright, I need to change up what I'm doing here. Oh, that's more than a mild annoyance. That is a wyvern, also known as a dumb, stupid dragon. Okay, well, at least you gave me your souls. No! Ah! The enemy spawn rates, please. I do not want to fight a wyvern now. I have to fight a dreadnought. There we go. Give me your soul and don't spawn more, please. Thank you. Holy shit. Harpies, please. Seaside crate, I don't need that. That was a convenience star. Come on, Dreadnoughts. I believe in you. Blood eel is not what I need. There it is. Okay. Alright, reflex! He reflects shots? That's a problem. What is that? No! These things murdered me last time, I swear. Oh, please, come on. No, I don't want these. It hurts so bad. Please. so close! Oh. I don't know how to improve that fight either. It seems like it moves slower underwater. I should check and see if my pirate ship moves decently underwater. If it does, that may be a... where did my... okay, there it is. That might be a possibility. It's not bad. That's viable. Wait, sonar potion. Thank you. I don't know why I reeled that in. If that had been a blood eel, I would have been upset. I'm not even at full health either. Alright, my clouds despawned, so I will resummon those. Luckily, I am field fully now. I don't have the Inferno Potion this time, which is sad. I don't know that that does that much damage anyways, to be honest. I need to not use them out. Swordfish. There he is. Why is he thumbing on top of me? Okay, that was my mistake, actually. Oh, there they are. No. What is this? Oh, no. That's a hard fight. What the heck? For a fight that is accessible at the start of hard mode, technically, that is a hard fight. Can I use the sundial, or has it not been long enough? Nope. It's not been long enough. Okay. Okay, hello. Alright, let's quick stack. No, clown, please. Clown's gonna kill the nurse. And it's to make me sad. Where did... what? Ah, there it is. Okay. I'm gonna go check and see if a gelatin crystal spawned again. I'm gonna go ahead and mine these ones in here too. These crystals. On the off chance that one might spawn up here. Might as well increase the probability of that. Honestly, I might do the twins fight before I try to Dreadnoughtus again. I'll have more luck with that. Oh, a twins fight is harder. Oh, please. These things actually hurt now. Go up here. Okay, nice. None over there. You can stop. Okay, thank you. I'm not seeing one. But that doesn't mean it's not here. Could also just me being blind. That? I don't think that's one. Yeah, at least I'm getting a bunch of crystals, but I really don't need a bunch of crystals. No, the sand! It hurts. Is there any up here? I don't see any. Ouch. Alright, back down here. Okay. Yep. Yep. Still no gelatin crystals. It is, however, time for another goblin army. So that's fun. I probably should have made sure I had more bullets, but it's fine. Will, however, make sure that I have my summons active and these buffs active. Place one of these here and the other over here. And now I can just sit back. Not actually, but that wall over there does make this very easy. I will have to worry about the Shadow Flame thing. Whatever it's called again. Oh, hello, you showed up early. Nice. Oh, Shadow Flame Bow. Let's go. This one's fun. I don't know if I'll actually use it in any of my fights. I'll need to research what Shadow Flame affects. However, Shadow Flame can affect like the twins or Dread Nautilus. It's a good enough buff that it's probably worth swapping between. Or good enough debuff, not buff. Oh god. Nice. Okay, wow. Got the thing I already had, but oh, another one spawned at least. Okay, at least this is still around so I can murder this. Nice, and got the last weapon from it. Shadow Flame Knife is also pretty cool. Because it is a infinite ammo, is it melee? Yeah, it's melee. Ranged weapon. That applies Shadow Flame. I need to research. Wait, okay. Not actually research. But look up how Shadow Flame applies. What can Shadow Flame apply to? What is immune to Shadow Flame is the question that I'm asking. Specifically, what bosses? Shadow Flame is debuff. Immune NPCs. Wow, there's so little that are immune, actually, funny enough. And neither the Dread Nautilus or the twins are on it. So I actually need to include this as a primary weapon. I'm going to put away my magic version of the one buff. The fact that Shadow Flame applies to like basically any enemy is really good, including a lot of bosses. Which there's plenty of buffs like Confusion applies. It seems to apply to a lot of enemies, but it does not apply to any bosses that I can think of. Alright, I need to... Truffle's here! Also, Traveling Merchant's here. Do you have anything for me? No. Junk. Nimble Aquaceptor's trash. I can toss that out. I have a lot of crystal bullets. And I have a lot of Ichor darts. I think I should be able to beat the twins with this. Alternating applying Ichor and Shadow Flame to them, and then using crystal bullets for primary damage should be good. Let me get more bullets, crystal bullets though. Oh, look how much money got dropped over there. Fine. It's actually not that much. It's just a bunch of drops of it. Bam. No wasted musket balls this way. And I need 9 crystal shards. Nice. Let me go visit the truffle. Wait. This is not in a great navigation thing. Alright. Hello. Do you have anything that I care about? Not really. Actually, the mushroom sphere is pretty cool, but I don't care about it enough. Something I do care about, though, is where's the steampunker? You down here? No. Ah, the snow area. I do care about what the steampunker has. Specifically, I want to use a Clintometer. And some of this. To clean up my old one's army area. I don't know how much of these I actually need. I don't know if 21 will be actually enough. Oh, that looks close to promising. Oh, close. Still needs a little bit of work. What was that? Was that Pinky? Okay, I don't know what that was. Oh, I think it was one of the dandelion things. All right. Let me go get a bit more green solution. Finish off cleaning up this area and then put the Clintomator somewhere that I won't forget it, which doesn't exist, but I can try. Alright, let's... Come on, how is that not enough? So much area that's clear, needs cleaning. That has to be enough for the surface, right? Please? Really? Okay. Almost. The rest of this I can probably work on the surface. Give me a bit more of this. That was more than I needed, but I can find use for it. Alright. It's nice that it reaches such a large area. That is promising. Let's see, is there more down here? Yes, there is. Alright. That'll do. Alright, I'm gonna put it in here and promptly forget that it is in here. Where is it again? Kidding, I'm not that bad. Ingredients and okay, I can get rid of this. Here, buy this from me. Thank you. Actually, I wanted to research that, but it's fine. It's okay. Alright, let's get ready for the twin fight. I don't know that it's possible for me to be ready for this one, but we'll try. If I could beat all three mechanical bosses tonight, that would be amazing and more than I expected. Although I didn't beat the Dreadnoughtus, which is something I was hoping to do fairly early on, to be honest. But I did not realize that fight was as hard as it is. So, oh well. I don't really need that many, but Hunter Potion, yes, thank you, and Calming Potion. All right, so in get my buffs, grab the Eye Summoner. I don't know if I'm ready, but alright. Selling is shooting crystals, shooting shadow flames, shooting ichor. I don't know. 1, 2, 3 is the correct order. Sit on 3, then go back to 1, 2. Also, let me grab the bat statue, because that is just over here for no reason. I have campfire, lantern, these buffs. Spiders summoned. Put that up there because they tend to sit in the air. Alright, I'm ready. Jesus, that was fast. God, these things, I hate these movements. It's funny because his movement is actually super predictable. But yeah. I actually don't know which one I'm supposed to be focusing. I think I'm supposed to focus the one to my left, though. Mostly because if I don't kill that one first, it starts throwing. God, this. I'm dead. Its positioning is really bad. It's gonna teleport to the left side. Can I heal yet? I cannot heal yet. Bye. Oh, right. It's not. That's how that works. Yep. Okay. God, it's such a hard fight. In comparison to the other ones, especially. Even one of them alone would be, like, relatively comparable to the other mechanical bosses. Alright, what does the mechanical eye require to craft? Requires lens, iron bars, and souls of light. So let's make a bunch of those. Lens, functioning iron bars, and souls, or lenses. Which are in here? Wow, I don't have many of those. That's kind of a problem. Alright. I had to have some more somewhere. I also put away my buffs. Like a dummy. I don't know if there's anything else that could be. Why are you in here? Oh, hey, lens. Nice. Why did I put my buffs away? I don't have seafood dinner. Ah, I ran out of those. That's a big deal. Let me actually go craft those. I also don't think I picked up magic power potions last time. So I'm not optimizing my buffs fully. I think I have more in here. If not, I can craft more using this stuff. Princess fish, I do not need you. Give me seafood dinners. There we go. Nice. Alright. I'm ready. Well, almost. Actually, it needs to be left side. I mean, okay, it instantly teleports to me, so I may as well buff first. And then... Alright, okay. Okay, I'm learning his pattern. Kind of. Okay, nice. Or not nice. I don't know. Actually, still don't know if this is optimal to switch him. Okay, please. His green fire is the biggest issue. As long as I can avoid that, which I can't. Not like that. Oh, please. So close. Nice, one down. Please. It's so close! Look at this! I got it! I got it! I got it! I got it! Please, no, don't kill me. Okay, thank you. Oh. The jungle grows restless. Oh, I didn't expect to get this far tonight. Especially with how abysmal tonight started. That's exciting. Alright, give me the soul of the site and also the mechanical, the ability to make the mechanical card. Which is pretty cool. Mechanical, yeah, mechanical card, okay. Demonic card, I'll go in. You served me well, even though I didn't really use you at all, to be honest. Don't need those. Ah, soul of the site. Right. I can now, by my powers combined, make some shit. Specifically the pickaxe axe, which is cool. Okay, the annoying one, though, it's less cool. Legendary meteor ham axe, you served me very well. Actually, I need you still. I don't need the mental pickaxe, but that also served me pretty well. Alright, Souls of Sight. So I can craft a true Knight's Edge. That would take up basically all of my Souls of Sight, though, and I'm not sure I want to do that. It is, it's such a good weapon, though. Pirates are approaching. Hello? Let me enjoy my time. That's annoying. Let's put away my mechanical eyes. God. Soul of Sight is so... They're the one that I want the most of, but... Honestly, actually, fuck it. I can't. I'll put these here. I need to try and get the, what's it called? Flying Dutchman trapped where I had it before. That's a very effective positioning. This is such a good weapon. I should have thought to get this before. I just didn't think that it was gonna be relevant to boss fights. I assumed that bosses were immune to Shadow Flame, but they're not. A cool thing I can do, and that is an accidental pun. And in fact, it is a thing that I should do when this is done, assuming Um, assuming it's still raining, is go to the snow area. Hello, Deadeye, I see you. Because I can fight frost giants and get frost cores. And then I can make frost armor, which gives ice or frost burn to arrows and stuff. Which means that I could, with the bow, apply Shadow Flame and frost burn. And I think Frostburn applies to a lot of types of enemies successfully. Hello, Flying Dutchman. These ranged enemies are the primary issue right now. This is what I should be using. Well, hello. Stop. You're hurting. Okay, alright, this is a problem. Also, the Shadow Flame has a really good velocity. Or at least it does not have much in the way of drop off. I got another black spot. Huh. The best possible drop, and I got 2. Ah, I need to rush to... Well, first I need to heal. But I do need to kind of rush to the snow area. Alright, good enough. I actually missed the gold thing, but it's fine. This is a blizzard, nice. Alright. I need a frost giant. Ice Golem, where are you at? I'll be able to tell by its lasers, which actually hurt badly, but okay. I think it's underground. Or over here? I don't know where it is. One spawned, but I don't know where it ended up. I need to kill 3, I think. I think each one drops 1 guaranteed. I actually don't know if I'm going to end up using this armor, but I do want the option. I do think the hollow armor is pretty good. What is that? Squirrel, okay. Fair enough. Frost giant, hello, please. The other side? No, the other side's shorter. No! Okay, still blizzard. at least. Let's go up and see if I can despawn some things. There has to be a frost giant. One spawned and was nowhere to be seen. Do I have a water cannon on me? No, I don't. Where are the frost giants? I swear they usually show up constantly. I wonder if it has anything to do with how, like, disgusting my ice or snow zone looks. The other option I have is go to the desert and fight sand elementals. But I don't have much desire to do that. Especially since I'm not even sure I'll have a good summoning item. Although I think maybe you can get a summoning item from them. This one. Bam. Almost dead. This is not proving as hard as I thought it was. Mostly because it hasn't frozen me yet. Oh, I got a Amarok. Actually, let me open this up because I want to pick up the umbrella slime banner because a lot of those are spawning right now. So it's spawned like over here somewhere. Alright, so one down. I have one frost core. I need 2 more frost cores. At least I know for a fact that they can spawn. Even if it's uncommon. I managed to spawn one of those. Where are they? Need to be away from the town, since enemy spawns are reduced there. 50th flying fish. Wait, I need the banner for that. Bam. Okay, where are... Alright, there's the enemies. Ah, one. I see it. Somewhere. There it is. Do I have anything that can reach him? Not really. Nope. This is about the best I got. Is the blizzard over? It's still a storm, so I don't think it counts as over yet. Oh shit, okay. That was dangerous for a second there. Nice. 2 frost cores down. This looks like, yeah, another one should still be able to spawn. Alright, I need to figure out what to do with my extra souls. First, though, I do need to figure out what I'm doing with my souls this night, because that's where the difficult decision comes in. There's the harp, which honestly probably isn't good at this point, and I also don't think I'm gonna switch using magic until maybe after I defeat Terraria, depending on what I get. I do need that banner. The banner will also help a decent amount. Bam. How are they not spawning? I have 3x enemy spawn. Normally spawning it's the opposite of my issue. Or not spawning is the opposite of my issue. Dude, it's too much spawning. I didn't think these were so rare. I also thought they were more difficult, so. Either I'm just remembering poorly. No! The storm is over. I only got 2 of 3 frost cores. Ah, sadness. He doesn't seem over here. Deadeye. Candelabra. It's funny, just funny how many different things spawn in the pirate wave. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, I think basically everything else can be sold. There's also this thing that I forgot to get, which can also be sold. So sell all this junk. Which gets me 28 coal. Whoa. Alright. Buccaneer. Amarok is pretty cool. Okay, maybe Amarok's not as good as I thought. Two of 3 frost cores is infuriating. Almost as bad as 53 of 54 hollowed bars that I had. Alright, Soul's Sight. Actually, accidentally jumped all of them into here. I really don't want to fight the twins again if I can help it. It's not an easy fight. So the question is, what can I use these Souls of Sight on? Words. There's the Optic Staff. I mean, the options basically are the Optic Staff, the Fairy Bell. Rainbow Rod's kind of trash. So I could spend 5 of 20 on here. And I'd be left with 20 to either make the Optic Staff, which I actually don't believe is that much. I'm gonna make the True Knight's Edge. The Knight's Edge is just such a classic weapon. The original best weapon in the game. I can't not make the true Knight's Edge with the ability to do so. Wait, hold on. Can I make Excalibur? Can I make true Excalibur? Is that a thing? No, it's not a thing. So I'm gonna make a Avenger Emblem and a True Knight's Edge, which will put my Blade Tongue to rest. Doesn't pierce through walls. I'm disappointed. Also, I got 0 modifier on it. Somewhat of an expensive reforge. It's a very expensive reforge. I lied. 133 superior? It's probably fine. Yeah, I'll take that. Right. Avenger Emblem. Get my extra Sorcerer Emblem. And not here. Up here. Bam. What can I combine this with? There's a few things, I think. I don't know if I have any of them. The mechanical gloves, which requires a power glove, which I think you get from the Mimic. Celestial Magnets, which I don't remember where you get that. And the Destroyer Emblem, which requires the Eye of the Golem. So not really anything I want to use it with right now. I'll go ahead and put it in here. Souls of Fright. Do I have anything to do with that? 12 of them. I don't think so. Yeah. The presence eventually, but that's post Plantera. And that's about it. And then Souls of Might, which I have far too many of. I mean, I could make light discs. There's not really much point in doing so, though. Alright, Blade Tongue is Dunzo. It is a good weapon, though. Especially for being a fished up weapon. Ah. I do want to look at hollowed bars. The Superstar Shooter is tempting. I'll hold on to the hollowed bars for now. Alright. Frost Core can go in here too. I will do research and see which, if any, wings I should make. I'm gonna venture into the underground jungle before ending, though. See if I can find any heart fruit. Probably not yet. But, I'm just curious. I do also need to fight the Queen Slime more, which shouldn't be too bad. I have 6 gold on me for some reason. Alright, underground jungle. I'm gonna go down the elevator. And actually, to make this even easier, I will take some Splunker potions. Finally, they have use again. If I can find them. Alright. Here. And let me resort this order. Fruit, first life fruit. Nice. I do need to keep an eye out for Plantera bulbs for the future. Wow, there's not many life fruits yet on this path. I can mine chlorophyte though. I actually completely forgot about that I can mine that now. That's kind of a big deal. Hello? Can you not be here? Thank you. Alright, there we go. I will replant one, though. I completely forgot that I could mine chlorophyte now. My treasure potion or splunker potion served a dual purpose in that regard. That's gonna be an issue. Alright. I'll grab this before dying. Okay. I survived. I even survived the turtle that dropped on my head. Which normally a turtle hurts a lot. This is some interesting placement. I don't remember what I need to work this. If I can work these into bars at just a mithril anvil, or I need something else. Alright. Let's see. Ah, I can. Nice. 14. Wow, I can already make some shit. That's pretty cool. If I remember right, chlorophyte bullets, yeah, have homing. Chlorophyte arrows have bouncing. True Excalibur is made using chlorophyte. I didn't know that. That's new. Right. All this stuff is not very relevant. These are somewhat relevant. Venom staff. Most importantly is the Shroomite bar and eventually Spectre bar. I may have to research into. I'm also going to have to research into what chlorophyte armor does. Let me use this life fruit. Bam. I don't remember. All right, let's check the shroom or the truffle. Not the shroom. It's not called. He's not. His name is not the shroom. I actually don't know what his name is. His name is technically not the truffle either, even though he is a truffle. That is what it is classified as. Can I buy the thing that I need? No. I think that requires beating Plantera to be able to make Shroomite armor. So back to the underground jungle. And let me keep an eye out for chlorophyte as I go down. Wow, okay, that one spawned nicely. There's a lot actually. They say a lot, it's not actually a lot, but it's a usable amount. Alright, to the left here as well. Do I have any Spunker potions still on me? No, I think I quick stacked all of them. Above and below. I need to look up summoning weapons too. There has to be something better I can use than my spider staff at this point. Nice, that's a decent amount of chlorophyte already. How much am I at? 23? Not bad. I could make true. I'm one off from being actually with the ore. I have enough to make true Excalibur, but I don't have any much interest in making true Excalibur. I'm going to split off. Wait, spunk of them. Man. Alright. Well. 2 left here. Ow. That hurt. Hello, turtle. You're scary. Okay, maybe not that scary. God, those creeper vines come out of nowhere. I'm gonna dig around this bee's nest rather than trying to go through it. I do not particularly want to accidentally trigger the queen bee fight. I actually don't know how the pre-hard mode bosses scale into hard mode. So it might actually be okay. But I also just don't want to risk it. Invincibility frames, go! Literally the only reason I didn't die there. Shield of Cthulhu is so good for that reason. And primarily that reason. Although the ability to... Oh, hello, Moss Hornet. The ability to quickly change directions is also very useful. Ooh, that's a decent amount of chlorophyte ore. More. Whether or not I'm going to actually switch to chlorophyte armor, I will have to figure out. Alright, that's not actually that spectacular. Nurse, heals, please. Alright. Oh, I do not want to go that high. I would rather not summon a wyvern. Thank you very much. This is just where I wanted to go. This has a decent amount of space in which life fruit could have spawned. Although I forgot that the hollow intersects this. Which is a little awkward, but not too bad. Okay. There's a decent amount of... not Shumite. Chlorophyte here. Yeah, there's too many turtles here. This is moderately concerning. I also forgot the God, look at the moss hornets. Look at how many stingers they're throwing. Jesus. Alright, down here. Let's get this chlorophyte. Ow. I can dig through this now. I don't really need to keep this intact. Let's see if this Medusa drops her head. She did not. Fair enough. Not so lucky. That's a decent chunk. Alright, time to flee. By flee, I mean go over here. That mimic up there. What is it here? What is on top of me? Ah, it's a spider. That's why I can't. Get it off. Beetle, please. Nope, I'm dead. Goodbye. Yep. I mean, to be fair, I ran into a group of enemies, so yes, I was gonna die there. I feel like you got a good amount of chlorophyte there, though. Actually, may not have enough for the armor at this point. I also got a bunch of random other stuff. Nature's gift. Wow, I haven't researched one of this. That's funny. Nothing else really relevant. I kind of want to see if the zoologist has any new stuff. I don't know if I'll buy anything new from her, but the mogul cart, I do kind of want to use this sometime. I might use that. I've never really gotten to use that before. Otherwise, though, how much chlorophyte do I have? And more specifically, how much do I need? I need 24, 18, 12. Is it really 54 again? And I have enough to make 53 total. Wow, I have literally the worst possible luck with that, apparently. What's a good way to go? There. Right near the marble. Go to the left. Wait, I don't have a smoker potion. So I pass the marble on the left. I go to the right. Let's also keep an eye out for life fruit. Or at least try to. I'm kind of moving a little fast for that, but... Cobwebs, please. Oh no, okay. Getting stuck in one place for a period of time is actually lethal. Please! Murder through walls! Okay, never mind. Not enough murdering through walls. Alright. There was enough in the mine shaft that I can just mine to the side of the shaft and be fine, I think. I just need to keep a better eye out. There. And that is enough to make the armor. However, I do want more. I'm also trying to leave a single piece behind when I mine, because chlorophyte is very strange in the fact that it actually grows. It grows to neighboring mud blocks. Oh, I'm dead. Goodbye. I don't know why I didn't heal, to be honest. I kind of just gave myself up for dead when I didn't really need to. Okay. Spoke too soon. Alright, that's a good place to stop. I got a couple ifrits. I don't actually remember how many. Was it 2 or 3? 2. And I got enough chlorophyte for a armor, which I will research and decide what I'm going to do with this chlorophyte next time. Oops. But until then, I will clean up my inventory real quick. And then bid you all good night, because I have achieved far more tonight than I expected. I only expected to maybe beat one mechanical boss, and I beat all 3. Didn't beat Dreadnoughtless. That's the only thing that I didn't achieve. Alright, thank you very much for watching, and have a good night. See ya.